Dear members, at the outset of my term as your president, I coined a motto: proud to be realtors, diversity is our strength. In this, my last president's message, I would like to tell you about a number of ways that we have responded to the needs of our diverse realtor community and demonstrated pride in our profession. We got off to a running start last summer by participating in the United Way Leaps and Bounds Walkathon and by organizing a gala benefiting the OREA Foundation, which grants donations to local shelter-based charities. $55,000 was raised through this very successful event. Some of these funds are being used to build a Treb Habitat for Humanity home. With support from our affinity partners and matched funds from the OREA Foundation, we have donated $60,000 for one of 40 townhomes being constructed by Habitat for Humanity Toronto in a summer blitz build. If you haven't already done so, I hope you will consider helping us further demonstrate that realtors care by volunteering to assist in the build. By doing so, you will also be helping families realize the dream of home ownership. If you're interested in being part of this meaningful project, please write trebbuild@trebnet.com. I hope you have also volunteered to serve on a Treb committee in the coming year. Committee structures will be changed in the coming term as a result of a new bylaw which will allow members to chair standing committees. Another bylaw recently passed has resulted in a $50 reduction in your 2004 and 2005 membership dues. We will soon be able to facilitate all transactions, including dues payments, electronically through a new e-commerce module. Timing of this project has been delayed due to the complexity of integrating e-commerce software with our internal accounting system. This year's total dues reduction will actually be $100 because in addition to the $50 due reduction, a $50 one-time dues holiday was approved by members at last week's general meeting, held in conjunction with the election meeting. Hopefully next year, we will be able to offer the convenience of online voting. This initiative was postponed by the Board of Directors during this term. However, I'm sure we will continue to work towards this important step in our evolution as a proactive association. Speaking of progression, a total of 99 enhancements have now been made to Toronto MLS, the majority of which were implemented during this term. We are committed to ensuring that your most vital tool provides the most advanced, user-friendly functionality possible. And to help with the most efficient use of the system, we implemented a new tips and tricks outreach program this year, which was presented at office meetings throughout the city. To book the tips and tricks outreach visit to your office, please call the education department. New look Treb photography vehicles will also be circulating throughout the city this summer, and we have used them as a means to promote our professional image. The cars will feature our public website address, our diverse images, and our slogan, "Make the right move. Consult a Toronto Real Estate Board Realtor." Since each of these vehicles travels an average of 30,000 kilometers per year, they will be seen by thousands of people in the Greater Toronto areas on a daily basis. Throughout the past year, I personally have also traveled throughout the city to meet you in your office sales meetings and at 2 different series of forums. The most recent series featured information on professional designations, consumer focus group research, Toronto MLS tips, and avoiding email spam. The first series last fall included a market outlook by CMXC, information on forms, privacy, and competition law. Competition law is a very serious subject. I am happy to report that a lawsuit we faced involving competition law was resolved earlier this year. And in February, I served as part of the delegation from Treb that met with representatives of the Federal Competition Bureau at the headquarters in Hull, Quebec. The purpose of this meeting was to discuss issues such as MLS as a member-to-member service, virtual office websites, and the board's role in enforcing MLS rules contrasted with RICO's role as a regulatory body. I also traveled farther afield to represent Treb on the international stage at the FIAPC Asia Pacific Real Estate Congress last October. As a guest speaker in one of their sessions, I believe that I helped to place Toronto and Canada back on the world map. Toronto is truly an international city, comprised of people from many ethnic backgrounds. We asked the board of directors to consider meeting the unique needs of Toronto buyers and sellers by translating some of our communications materials into various languages. While unfortunately this opportunity was not pursued, I am proud of the many accomplishments we achieved throughout the last term. I personally will be moving on to 2 new exciting opportunities, serving on the board of directors for the Real Estate Council of Ontario and as chair of the Ontario Real Estate Association Foundation. As I move into the role of your past president, I am confident that Treb is in good hands. In closing, I would like to thank you, the members, my board of directors, and staff. Your input and effort made this year's achievements possible. Thank you again for the opportunity to serve as your president. It has been without question the experience of a lifetime that I will always treasure.